close the door, close the curtains. This is it.
Right.
Let me enjoy myself right now.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Catch and shoot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And down goes Prograis. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And he scores with the counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't score. You'd like to see more jabs. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Regis. On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Situations like this time will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Misses with the straight left. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about big. There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. When are we going to see a jab from these two? If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punch.
Down goes Ben! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that jab not going to score. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Ben in that last round. There's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Threw a punch and just got countered. He misses with that straight left. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far.
It's the same again.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Down goes Ben! As As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.